Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie and this is Charmabudgets. So today's Wednesday, so happy hump day everyone. We are going to do our yearlies, our monthlies, Santa all year long, and our mythical creatures quest. So let's get out our money and see what we are working with today. So we got 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay, so $40 we are working with today. So let's get into this. Okay, we are starting a few new ones. Let's see if I can you see that very well? Okay. So we're going to need our scratcher and our trusty dusty vacuum and our dice tower, of course. And we'll probably need a die. That might help us just a little bit. Okay. So first up, I have this is mine. This is the Looniest 19 months of savings. And I posted this on my Ko-fi as a freebie. There was 19 months that you could do. Anything in 2025, it adds up to $25. Anything in 2026 adds up to $26. So let's get started here. So 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So how is everybody? I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Oh, there we go. And I like to go through everything once and then I go back and put more in as I go. So $3. So 2 and 3. Let's grab a paper clip, because those might help just a tad. There we go. So we will get this put together. And I'm just going to put it up front here so that I know, just in case, well, most likely coming back to it. So these next ones, this is a huge collab between a bunch of creators. And I kind of started late on these, so I'm trying to do at least 2 months every month. So we shall see what I can do. But I do try and finish the actual month we're in first. So here we are in July. This one was from Beezy's Things. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So most likely going to finish this one today, looks like. So we've got a 5. So we can definitely do that right now. So we will take actually, let's put this 5 back and we'll take that 10. Perfect. Okay. So let's paperclip that, and I will count everything at the end. And then I am working on catching up on this one here, which is the May, and this is Overthinking and Budgeting. So looks like we've got just a 4 left over. So let's do that. If I can find my pen, there we go. So we've got 4 left over on this guy. And then we are done. So can I put a 1 back? Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So altogether on this one, we have finished, or we have in total, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So $38 altogether on this guy, which is awesome. And we have a finished one. Whoop, whoop. Okay. We need a bit of a larger paper clip here. And there are $3 in this. Let's move these up a bit. Okay. So we need to take $3 out of our little change purse here. so we can put it into our finished binder. So 2 and 3. If you're new here, I'm from Canada, and we don't have $1 or $2 bills. It's all in coins. So I work in prop money for those, and then when I finish, it comes out in the actual change. Okay, so, and that way, I do that because I used to put the change into the envelopes, and then I was just spending an absolute fortune on these envelopes because the change busts out the seams so quick. So I do it this way now so that I don't spend a fortune in envelopes. Okay, so these ones here, again, I am late to the game on these. So this is from Danny at Coleman. So let's see what we can do here in our July. All right, 1, 2. So we're doing this guy over here. Oh, no, this was the right side. Sometimes I just never know what side of this thing is the actual scratcher. Okay, so we've got $2 going in here. So let's see here. So let's just take those two. Yeah, because 2, 4, 6, and 5 and 6. All right. And then let's do our May. So this one here. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and that is a 1. There we go. We'll clean that up. So there's a 1. Okay, and then we are into our Julie's Pages, which is now the only one that I am doing on a yearly basis. And we are still working on July, so let's grab our blue. And I do $2 an icon for this one. So we will put $2 in. And let's see what we got. If I can get the money out. There we go. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 57, 59, and 60. So let's 2, 4, and 5. I'll take that 5. There we go. So $60 altogether in Julie's Pages. That is awesome. Okay, I think the next time I play that, if I play it again, I'll do like a $5 an icon or something like that. Okay, so let's go back up to the front and we will continue on our challenges. So we've got some time for August. Let's finish this July up. Okay. So what do we got here? Oh, come on. We've got a 3. Awesome. And all our letters are colored in. So yes, we are completely done with this one. So this is 3. So 2 and 3. Okay. So altogether in this July from Beezy's Things, we have 10, 20, 22, 23, and 24. Awesome. Okay. So let's grab another paper clip for this guy. So 24. And we will write that down. Oops. 24, not 44. Apparently I was a little too eager. And what do we have in prop here? We have 2, 3, and 4. Okay, awesome. So let's grab another $4 out of our change purse. So 2 and 4. Perfect. So $4. All right. This one here. let's see what we can do with July. Okay. So what are we going to do? 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is $3. Okay. We can handle that right now still. And then we'll see what we're working with. So 3. So 2, 3. And what we got? Well, we still got quite a bit left. So let's finish this guy off. Oh, and a 1. Awesome. Definitely handle that. Okay. Okay, and a 1. So this one, we should have 25. Let's just make sure we do. So 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's written. Okay, so I need to take out 5 out of the change purse. So let's grab another paper clip. Oop, come on. There we go. Okay, we're just finishing left, right, and center here so far. So let's take that 5 out before we forget. Because I will. So 2, 4, 5. All right. Well, let's see if we can do anything else in May and finish it off. So let's go up here. Okay, we got a 2. That we can do. And down here, what do we got? Oh, we got another 2. Awesome. And this one should be 25 as well. Yep, it sure is. Okay. So $4. So 2 and 4. And we should have 25. And we do. So let's take out another $5 out of the change purse. And then we will see what we can start. Look at all of those finished ones. Whoop, whoop. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, there we go. Take this out before I forget. Let's see here. And there we go, $5. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, well, let's go here and we'll start August. All right, so let's see here. We will do each letter as 1, of course. And what are we going to do the flowers? I'm not doing a roll and save. Well, actually, let's just do a roll and save. So roll and save. Okay, so let's grab our 4-sided. Because my name is Rockhead, not Rockefeller. So let's see what we can do here. 2. All right. So $2. And let's roll again. And 2. Okay. So we're going to start this guy off with $4 right now. And then let's go start Danny's August. So where are we going? 2. 1, 2. Okay. Ooh, that is a 3, my friends. I think we can handle that guy. All right, come on. Get you all off and get you clean here. So 3, so 2 and 3 to start off this one. Okay, so let's, because we've got 5 left. So let's bring out, actually, let's just go back to here and let's color off 5 letters and get that out of the way. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, my week has been uneventful so far, which honestly is how I like it, because usually when it's exciting or eventful, it usually means in my life it's bad. So I actually really, really like it when it's quiet and uneventful and just nothing new to report at, that's because it's usually a bad thing. So, but like the animals haven't been doing anything funny. Yeah, kid's 18 and out of school, so she's like never home. She's just off doing her own thing and working a lot. So yeah. So far in August we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And usually I have something to report about Leo, because Leo and Cerberus usually always have adventures. But yeah, it's been pretty just par for the course around here lately. All right, and we'll paper clip this August. Get that in there. And then we will put our other August in here. Oop, come on. All right. Okay, next up we have our Santa all year long. So let's do that. Get these paper clips and stuff out of the way. And the binder. There we go. Oh, I'm a dork. I need that. Just to show you that we are putting in, I believe it's 30. So let's see here. Yep, $30. I usually put $30 in every week. So let's see here. And I'm a little behind on this guy. Or sorry, I think it's 20. I can't even remember at this moment. I'm so tired, guys. Been just still playing catch up after the surgery, like even now. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and 90. So 90 into Santa all year long so far. So let's grab our calculator so we can keep track. So here we go. Here's our calculator. We'll move this over. Okay. And come over to July. Now, this whole book is from April's Fresh Start. So, some days I have a terrible time with that name. Okay. Well, let's start off with a couple of scratchers. So 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that is the 3. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go again. And 2. 1, 2. And an 8. Okay. Like I said, we're going to have to bring, or I'm going to have to bring some more money to catch up on this guy. See if I can find it in the budget. Okay. So there we go. Now let's do a couple of rolls. So we got 3. And 3, so 6. So minus 6. So we got 13 left. So let's do another scratcher and then we'll head over to our coloring. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is a 5. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, minus 5. So we got 8 left. So let's do some coloring, shall we? Let's see here. We've got, I'm doing $1 an icon here. So it looks like we got lots of that color. So let's do a light blue. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's do another fishy. So, and I'll color the rest in off camera. So that's 1. We'll do another orange one too down here. So 2. We'll do a stripe on those beach balls. So that's 3. So minus 3. So we got 2 more left. Let's do some red somewhere. Let's do this guy for red for 1 and 2. Okay, so that is all we are doing in Santa all year long right now. So let's just set this aside to dry before I put it away. And next up will be our Mythical Creatures quest game. So let's get that out. This one here comes to us from Creative Ink Scribbles, I believe is how you pronounce it. Of course, it will be linked below. I don't think they have a YouTube, but they definitely have an Etsy. So let's see here. We are working with 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Okay. So 20. All right, so let's get out our game board. And looks like we ended on the unicorn. So where's my little dragon dude? Okay. Still don't have a name for this guy yet. I have no idea what to call him. So there we go. And then we just need to roll. Okay. Let's see here. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're on Mermaid. So Mermaid Song. And this actually comes with this, so you can see. And it says, lost at sea, save $5 to find your way back. All right, so $5 in here. I need pens. There we go. So we'll do that. And $5. Okay, let's roll again. 1. Oh, we get to go do an owl riddle. Awesome. Okay, so we're up here. So let's see here. We've done the first one. So this one is, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Ooh, interesting. The more you take, the more you leave behind. You know, I really don't know. If I had more time to just sit down and think about it, I could probably figure it out, but I'm not going to do that here on camera. So let's go back to the answers and see what this is. The more you take, the more you leave. Oh, footsteps. Duh. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's cross that off. So that's $8 we're putting in here because it says to If you get it wrong, save $8. So 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold up. We need ones. Is there ones in any of this? Don't think so. At least not enough to make a change. Oh, yeah. Hold on. We can do $2 here, and we'll put a $2 in here. Perfect. All right. So we've got to go back to Owl. And we've got 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't know what I was thinking, not bringing any ones. All right, guys. We got a little bit left. Let's see what we can do. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're doing another riddle. Ooh, dear. Do I have 8? 2, 4, 6, 7. I do have some in rollover, though, so we can cover this one. All right. I have wings but cannot fly. I'm often found at breakfast. What am I? Chicken? No. I have wings. Is it a chicken? I have wings but cannot fly. I'm often found at breakfast. What am I? A butterfly? Oh, butter. Right. So, yeah, it is 8. Geez, I seem just dumb with these ones. It makes me look really bad. So 8. So 2, 4, 6, 7. And then our rollover is in this guy, I believe. So let's... Yep, right there. So let's get into our rollover and grab $1. So there's our $1, and then we have to grab a loonie, put it in our change purse. Okay. I need to grab some challenges that can beef up that rollover too, because I need more money in that eventually. Okay. So we've got $8 here. And that is going into the Wise Owl's riddle. So let's get this together. And we ended up here. All right, let's put this all away and see what kind of damage we were able to slightly do today. So in it goes. Okay. So the Wise Old Owl, we are putting in, if I can get it organized here. Let's leave the 2. There we go. We are putting in 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, and 16 today. So let's grab a pen. And we are adding 16 to this. Okay, so let's just pop that in the envelope. And I'm not going to count it until the end, I think. Come on. Get in there straight. There we go. Okay. In that goes. All right, Mermaid Song. We are putting in 5 today. So 5, and in that goes, maybe I'll count it like every second or third time or something like that. Okay, come on, in. And I think that was all we did. Yeah, so let's just put our answers back. And then we will put our $1 into our coin purse. And then let's put our finished challenges into our folder. Because that's awesome. We finished so many. Okay, so our change from our finishes goes in here. So I'll bring that in there. pains in my booty these things are. Can you tell by now that I just can't stand change? Okay, so we finished 1, 2, 3, and 4 today, guys. That is awesome. So 4 challenges down. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. So I'm going to wish you a lovely, wonderful, and fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.